Okay guys, I think I just found a Bigfoot print. Check this out. Heel, mid-torso break, ball of the foot, toe, 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 and maybe another toe here.
Claims is that you can see lights and it's nothing ever there. So to me that looks like a car.
You never know.
Oh, but the light just went out.
Okay. But they seem to now be communicating with us more as we pack up. It's like they're panicking that we're leaving. So they're doing a quick thermal sweep upstairs, and then we're going to take off here. Just to get it up. Wow, look at that. You guys see that? Oh my gosh, it's changing shape and color. It's definitely a UFO.
Well, Matt was flying the drone and it fell and he's looking for it. It's been 20 minutes. I don't know where he is. Amanda here at this Houston National Forest. We're doing a day investigation. I haven't seen anything yet at this trail, but this is the location where several sightings have happened about Bigfoot. Sightings of Bigfoot. And so we're looking for tracks or hair or something during the day. Okay, I'm about to walk into this location. It is walk only. You can't drive a car up here. This is where the last Bigfoot hunt, someone saw a Bigfoot. So we're gonna go and look at it during the day to see what it looks like.
Guys, so I figure I would narrate what the drone was seeing. I put it up about 30 feet in the air. I wanted to look down the path. I wanted to look left, look right. I wanted to see if maybe we could see a Bigfoot standing there, maybe looking like a tree. Maybe we could identify it. But unfortunately, we didn't see anything conclusive. I did see at one point what looked like a tall black something or other, but it was inconclusive because it could have just been a tree that had burned that essentially was just broken off 10 or so feet high. So I panned the drone to the left because I wanted to take a look out, and if you can see, there's a black spot on that one tree. I don't think that's a Bigfoot. And then there's another spot out there that looks like could be standing behind it. And then of course there's a tree that looks like it's been just broken off about 10 or so feet high. There's Amanda. And that's the path we walked down. And as you look to the left, there's trees that have been snapped off and broken off about 3 or 4 feet high. I'm guessing they probably were trying to bend it, and unfortunately it snapped on them. The tree trunk snapped. So I went up a little too high, wanted to come back down and take a look down a little bit lower beyond that tree. I wanted to see what was there, if anything. I wanted to see if maybe a Bigfoot had come in to take a look at us and see what we were doing. As I was flying the drone down the road, I hit the home button. There's a tree branch bent over, actually a whole tree bent over to the left. You can see it. I was flying it down the road. I turned it around to look and see if I could see anything behind me. And as I did, unfortunately, I hit some branches.
Well, Matt was flying the drone and it fell and he's looking for it. It's been 20 minutes. I don't know where he is. Matt! Where'd you go? Where did he go? I don't hear him. We were like about 2 minutes from each other. The heck? Well, I guess this is how Bigfoot hides. I can't even. Where did he go? For you. Where's the drone? What happened to the drone, babe? You lost the drone? Oh my God, why? Where did you go? I was getting scared. I legit was getting scared. I was hollering. You didn't answer me. Where did you go? Oh my gosh.
I had it. What are you doing?
I'm too hot. Can you take this?
Yeah.
You scared me. You should have answered me. Why didn't you answer me? Didn't you hear me?
No.
You didn't hear me? Look at me. You didn't hear me.
No, I didn't hear you.
I'm echoing.
I couldn't hear you. Okay guys, so I think I have some explaining to do. So when I first started to walk towards the drone, I set my water down and let Amanda know it was there so that she could have some water to drink while I was gone. It was about 100 degrees and it was extremely humid. We were just sweating like crazy as soon as we got out of the car. What we were trying to do is we were trying to fly the drone down that area slowly, little by little, to turn and look into the tree line and see if we could see anything. As Amanda said, this was an area where that gentleman had a Bigfoot experience. He saw it on its tummy, and he saw the eye shine is the only way he saw it. And then when he realized, the Bigfoot pretty much realized that he had seen it, it basically stood up and acknowledged him and walked away. It may have been the same Bigfoot I saw, we don't know. Anyways, so I started walking down there, and I turned around about 100 feet away. I could see Amanda. I could hear her. She was just doing a quick video, so I just continued to proceed on. I looked left, I looked right. The drone was just like nowhere to be found. I know it had gone up into some trees, but I kept walking. What only seemed like feet turned into quite a distance. So when I got to where the tree branches had been snapped off by the drone was just nowhere to be found. I looked all over the place for it. I thought it was stuck up in the tree, to be honest with you. Looked, nothing. No signal from the drone itself on my phone. I still had a signal to the drone, but I didn't have cell phone service or anything, so I couldn't call Amanda. She couldn't call me. Kind of a scary situation. Something that I'm definitely not going to ever repeat with her. So I turned around, I started walking back, and I just looked back and forth. And as I was walking up there, I still didn't hear Amanda. I didn't see her either. It was weird. It was like I'd gone into another dimension or something. And take that with a grain of salt. But I just couldn't hear or see her. And so as I got about 100 feet away from her, I found the damn drone about 200 feet from where it actually had gone down, or should have gone down. I know it didn't fly that far because as soon as it hit the trees, it basically said, there was some kind of a problem and it was landing, but it wasn't there. And I don't know how it got all the way down where it did. So It ended up in the brush on the right side, all the way down almost to where we were. And that was very strange because it shouldn't have gone a couple hundred feet without with that problem it had. And the battery was disconnected. So that was even stranger. So I don't know what happened with that. Unfortunately, I forgot to get a video of that, and I left the GoPro in the car. I wish I would have documented my experience. But anyways, so that's pretty much what happened when I disappeared. I was actually just looking for the drone, couldn't find it, was looking around everywhere, didn't realize how far away I had gotten from Amanda, and I definitely got an earful when I got back. But everything's good.
Okay, we just got back from a hike and we found an abandoned camp and it was very smelly. I suspect a drug addict or some kind of family that, you know, that don't care about littering. I mean, there was a broken guitar and a broken computer, and it's really suspicious. And there's shoes strewn everywhere, and it looks like they were camping illegally, and there was like a fence that was put up, and I just hope that nothing really bad happened there, because it really smells there, and it could just be because they, you know, were pooping outside and not covering anything, but we'll notify the authorities. Okay, we're in a really good location. As you can see behind me, there's a lot of, oh, here we go. There's a lot of trees. So it's a good place for any kind of animal to hide. If you see the video from earlier, Matt disappeared easily.
So this is Matt with Deep Woods Paranormal. We're going to start our night investigation here in just a few minutes. What I'm going to do right now... Oh. I want to use this camera to see if there's anything there. Alright, so I'm going to walk over here. I've got the other camera behind me. I'm going to do a tree knock. So tree knock in 3, 2, 1. And we're going to see if we hear any responses. It is really hot out here. What? 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 Might be a little early, it's just like dusk right now, so they may not be out here yet. So I'm going to try a different tree. Let's see, I'm going to walk around this way. There's like a million holes out here. This tree will probably give me a different sound, which might confuse them a little bit. So I'm scanning the tree lines right now to see if I see any movement. They're coming in, they're going to be like stealth ninjas. They're going to come in and just be really quiet. They're going to come in and just like maybe be down on all fours like a gorilla does. And or they may even be on their stomachs by now. So what you can see is I'm kind of behind, this is kind of my view. So I'm kind of behind some brush here. I'm a little, standing out a little bit, but I'm wearing this tan and black hat. So beside a tree, I may not be that seeable, to be honest with you. But I'm scanning the tree lines here just to see if anything comes walking in, because there's a road to our left. The road comes down this way. I don't think they're going to, unless they come across the road and come over here, I don't think they're coming in from this way. And I don't know, they could come in from this direction and be well hidden, you'd never see them. or they could come in from this area and you would never see them either. So, I don't know. You can see Amanda behind the camera. We're going to try and do another tree knock because they didn't respond. We'll see if there's any other noise that comes back. I'm going to do a couple more whoops, and then we're going to sit and listen and wait, see if we hear anything. That was a good one. Oh. I saw movement. Sorry about the shaky camera. I just saw movement over there. Right where this tree is. There's another tree there. I saw something black about the top level of that tree right there. This little tree. It was about that high. Now remember, the terrain goes down as it goes away from me. So whatever that is probably at least my height, if not a little taller. I'm about 6'2". I'll have to review this footage and see if there's any movement, if I catch any movement on. So to further confuse them, I'm going to walk over behind another tree and see if I can make another tree knock. But I want to stay where I can kind of see what's going on. So right now you're seeing from my viewpoint. This is pretty much what I'm seeing when I'm turning and looking. Listen back to that. Did you hear that? Oh shoot. Came from that direction. There was some kind of almost sounded like rustling in the brush. Let's try this one more time. I'll give you guys the viewpoint that I'm seeing. I'm gonna hit the tree one more time. And just see what happens. I'm gonna give you my viewpoint. That's very loud and very echoey. Look back right there. I could have sworn I saw something move. Big and black right in that area. Between those two trees. Or right by the brush. I don't know if that's going to be clear or not. They tried doing a whoop. It'd be just like them to sneak in behind us. Flank us. Or they could surround us, we don't know.
Yep.
Very good. Oh, very echoey. I apologize, I'm super sweaty, but it's like 90 degrees out here, right? Okay guys, we're gonna cut this off. We're gonna have to head home. We have an emergency at home, so we gotta go home. Our dogs have been in all day long, the poor guys. They need to go out and go potty. The person that was supposed to go over and take care of them, unfortunately couldn't go. So we gotta head home, cut the investigation a little short, but we were... What?
What are you hearing?
Almost sounded like a distant whoop. That might have been a whoop. Hear that? Something over there. It's like chattering. It's almost like chattering. Almost sounds like a woman talking. That's a new one on me. But anyways, we're going to have to pack up and head home. So this investigation is going to wrap up a little earlier than it's supposed to. Definitely found a cool new location, and we're definitely going to come back out here, maybe with a couple of people.
That's an airplane.
And we'll check things out for sure again here. All right, guys. Well, thank you for watching. We appreciate it. That's an airplane.
Yeah.
That's not what I was hearing.
No.
I was hearing like a woman talking. It sounded like a female voice.
Huh.
So, anyways, we're going to wrap things up. We're going to head home. We appreciate you guys watching. Thank you very much for subscribing and keep continuing to support our channel. We really appreciate it.
Like and share.
Yeah.